Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my Manchester United career on FIFA 19. Now, I know in the last couple of episodes I've been simming games. I've only been simming the smaller games that don't really mean too much, and games that I'm pretty confident we can get the win in. Now, as you guys know, I don't usually sim games, but I feel as though I just want to get to the nitty-gritty part of the season now, the big games, especially the Champions League fixtures against PSG coming up. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to sim this game against Fulham, and it ends 4-0 to Manchester United. Unbeaten run continues then. If we look at the league table as it currently stands, you can see Arsenal all the way down in 16th. Fulham, who have just beaten 4-0. They're just hovering around outside the relegation zone, whereas we are still top, still unbeaten. So if we look at our calendar then, up next we've got PSG, then we've got Liverpool in the next round of the FA Cup. We have been drawn against them. We will play them at Anfield in the 5th round. Really looking forward to that. And again, simming those games against the likes of Fulham, it means that we can get closer, get to those big games as quick as possible. Don't usually do it, and I probably won't do it if I do a 4th season. We'll just see it as a one-off, and we've got that Carabao Cup final coming up against Chelsea. Here we go then. It is time for the Champions League knockout stages. It's the first leg. We're here in Paris for PSG against Manchester United. The players looking focused and looking ready as ever. What fine form we find ourselves in at the moment. Last season we made the Champions League final. We lost to Real Madrid. We're looking to put that right. And our campaign continues here in Paris. And this is not going to be an easy game, because look at their lineup. They have the likes of Dele Alli, who signed in January. Neymar, Riyad Mahrez. They've got Immobile up front, who's got a real keen eye for goal. They also have Bruno Fernandes in midfield. They have Alexandro, former Juve man, at left back. Marquinhos and Kimpembe starts the 2 centre-halves with Areola in goal. And certainly not the strongest of central midfields. Something maybe we can exploit in this game. For Manchester United, it's David De Gea that starts in net. It's a back 4 of Harry Maguire, De Ligt, Aurier and Luke Shaw in midfield. Casemiro, Tielemans and Pogba with Martial, Rashford and the returning Mbappe. Here he is, Kylian Mbappe, who returns to PSG. Turns to this ground for the first time since signing for United, and now Martial might be in here. He's one-on-one with Areola and he's made it 1-0. It's an away goal. It's vital for Anthony Martial and for Manchester United in their hopes of getting closer and closer to the Champions League final. We're only 6 minutes into the game, still plenty of football to be played, but we have started well. We're looking deadly in that final third. Neymar, always remember those games against PSG on FIFA 18. Valencia pickpocketing him. Here is Dele Alli now, with a good through ball to find Kiro Immobile. It's 1-1. 2 goals already scored under 10 minutes in this game, in this first leg of the knockout stages in the Champions League. Breakneck speed between these two teams, and still plenty of football to be played in this tie. Good ball right wide. Look at PSG, the way they're stringing their passes together. Dele Alli, Neymar, Dele Alli again, gets his shot away, and David De Gea saves it. Threatening they are, PSG, as they come forwards yet again, whereas Manchester United seems so disorganised at the back at the moment. And that's going to be a penalty. Casemiro with a challenge on Bruno Fernandes. Gets a yellow card, concedes a penalty. And what a chance this is now for PSG to get their nose in front in this first leg tie. So unnecessary, and it's going to be Neymar to step up and take it one-on-one with David De Gea. Can David De Gea pull off the unthinkable? No, he can't, unfortunately. It's 2-1 to PSG. They are now well and truly in the driver's seat in this Champions League tie. He certainly seemed up for it today, Neymar, and he's got his goal. Here's Ndidi to Dele Alli. Ndidi again. Ndidi! Oh my word. It's an absolute scramble in the box. I'm not quite sure how PSG haven't scored there. Cavani. On to Mahrez. Looking to make it 3-1, but Harry Maguire. Solid defending. Here's Casemiro. Tielemans. Rashford. Rashford finding the run of Martial. He's already scored in this game, but he can't score again, unfortunately. Casemiro just shrugged off there. Oh no, Bruno Fernandes. De Gea saves. And it's Neymar on the rebound. It's 3-1. And surely this first leg is now put to bed. And PSG will go into the second leg back at Old Trafford against United with the upper hand, with the confidence of potentially reaching the Champions League quarter-finals. Rashford, Casemiro, United piling the pressure on here at the moment. Looking to get a second away goal. Here is Casemiro. It's Pogba. It's Pogba to Davis, and Davis in for Rashford! It's 3-2. Marcus Rashford with another goal for United, and it's quite an important one as well, as this fixture did look well and truly out of sight for United, but it's game on. Well, it's all over here in Paris for the first leg of the Champions League knockout stages. PSG walk away as 3-2 winners. Manchester United kept working all the way up to the very last second in this game. They got a second away goal. It's still all to play for in the second leg. What a game we've got ahead of us at Old Trafford. Can't wait for that. After disappointment midweek in the Champions League away to PSG, Manchester United will be looking to get back on track with a decent win here at Anfield in the FA Cup 5th round against Liverpool. Can they do it? We're about to find out. Here we go then. Anfield is the venue for more FA Cup action this season. Liverpool against Manchester United. It is the Northwest Derby, and there's always fireworks guaranteed in this fixture. Whether at the FA Cup, whether at the Premier League, whether at the Champions League, wherever these two teams go, there'll always be that nervousness, that suspense, that action, which is just so addictive. And I'm sure we're in for more of the same here in the next 90 minutes. Who's making it to the FA Cup 6th round? So then we take a look at the teams for Liverpool. It's the full strength side. It's Alisson that starts in goal. De Chilio, Chiamalera, Van Dijk and Grimaldo as the back four. Fabinho, Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain in midfield, and Salah, Roberto Firmino and Sadio Mane as the front three. It's Liverpool's only real chance of silverware this season. Can they knock Manchester United out? We'll have to wait and see. Here is United's lineup. Just a few changes. It's Fosu Mensah and Andreas Pereira that come into the side. Tom Davies also starts. Here is Fosu Mensah then. Bit of space now for Andreas Pereira. Can hit them. Marcus Rashford can as well. His overhead kick goes wide. Here's De Chilio. Plenty of space for Fabinho. Nice little step over there. Finds Mo Salah. Not quite sure what Salah's doing, but he gives it to De Chilio in the end. Fabinho through the middle for Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's 1-0. Liverpool have found the lead through Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Quick thinking, quick on the ball is Liverpool going forwards. Mo Salah finds De Chilio. First time football. De Gea boots up field. Pogba on the end of it. Andreas Pereira finds Pogba. Pogba first time to Kylian Mbappe now. Can he get the equaliser? No, he can't. Alisson with safe hands there. And Virgil van Dijk finds Chamberlain. Already got a goal to his name here today. Mo Salah finds Fabinho! It's 2-0. And now Manchester United have a mountain to climb. This does not look good. Yes, it's just the FA Cup. But we don't want to be getting knocked out by Liverpool. He just absolutely wellies that. So much power. So much pace put behind that ball. Pretty much unstoppable for David De Gea. Long throw. He's found his man. Here's Naby Keita now. He's going to take a shot. David De Gea saves this time. Still 2-0. Here is Naby Keita. Pulling the strings in midfield at the moment. Sadio Mane. Just about around Fosu Mensah. And Fosu Mensah's gone in again. Probably a bit frustrated with the fact that he lost the ball to Sadio Mane and he's got sent off as well. It was coming, wasn't it? Fosu Mensah annoyed with the fact that he lost out to Sadio Mane and then he lost the ball to Naby Keita, who shielded it well. Could have easily have left that for Davis. United down to 10 men here. Fabinho with those step overs. They've worked well so far for Liverpool today. Salah firing Oxlade-Chamberlain. De Gea down to it quickly. Oh, good interception there from Andreas Pereira. Getting this attack going for United. Pogba over the top for Anthony Martial. Oh, brilliant. It's 2-1. 61 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time to go on to get an equaliser now. Can United do it? That is the question. What a finish from Anthony Martial though. He goes on to score. That's 2 goals in 2 games now. Sadio Mane. Simple pass to find Grimaldo. Luke Shaw. With a solid clearance. Rashford can't get a hold of it. It's fallen for Rafinha. Through the middle for Keita. It's off the crossbar. And it's Roberto Firmino on the rebound. As Martin Tyler would say. Bobby Dazzler there. Not so much for United. That's very disappointing. We've absolutely crumbled here today. 3-1. Is there more left in this game? Oh, Serge Aurier's done really well. That maybe not. As he's given the ball away to Roberto Firmino. It's 4. It's the Firmino show today. 70 minutes in. Manchester United down 4 goals to 1. Down to 10 men. That certainly hasn't helped. And with that goal, United are certainly out of this season's FA Cup. Pogba. Bit of space, bit of time. Finds Tahith Chong. Here is Yuri Tillemans over the top here for Kylian Mbappe. Straight at Alisson. And it's fallen to the feet of Marcus Rashford. But really, it's just a consolation. Nothing else. It's 4-2. Decent goal. It'll do. And there we go. United's dreams of making the FA Cup final this season, maybe even completing a treble or a quadruple, are over. It's Liverpool that's demolished United here at Anfield. Very disappointing. It's finished Liverpool 4, Manchester United 2. And it all stems from that sending off of Timothy Fosu Mensah. Very, very disappointing. So up next we've got Southampton. We're going to go ahead. We're going to sim this game. See how we get on. We've won 2-1. So our unbeaten run continues in the Premier League. I'm more than happy about that. Shame we had to concede, but 2-1 will do. Pogba and Mbappe with our goals. Casemiro and Martial got subbed to be replaced by Douglas Costa and Axel Tuanzebe. So a decent result there. As you'll see, we are still top of the Premier League. Getting closer and closer to the end of the season. The business end. And it shouldn't be long now until we are confirmed as Premier League champions. As we find ourselves with an 18-point gap at the top. Should probably be around about the 29th, 30th game. Maybe the 31st. We do have Spurs coming up. Maybe the Spurs game at Spurs' ground will be the one. So I'm just going to quickly go ahead and sim our next game against Brighton. I want to get into that next game against PSG. I hate doing this, but I just want to get to the nitty-gritty. I'm sure some of you guys are exactly the same. And there we go. We've just beaten Brighton 2-1 at Old Trafford. It's finished with both goals coming from Pogba and Mbappe once again. Just like that game against Southampton. Brilliant stuff. EA need to sort this out. This is ridiculous. It's got to be changed for FIFA 20. Our next game in the Premier League is against Leicester, but look at this, we don't even get a rest in between the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea. EA need to stop being so lazy when it comes to career modes. Yes, they need to change it completely, but they need to work on this. It's embarrassing, really. So seeing as we've got the ridiculous scheduling glitch from EA, I'm going to go ahead and sim this with a heavily rotated side, and we've just beaten Leicester 3-0. So I'm more than happy with that. Clean sheet, 3 goals, 3 points, and still unbeaten. You can see I started Dalot, Twanzebe, Smalling and Young as the back four. We have the stability of Casemiro and Tielemans in midfield. And Lukaku, unfortunately, scored a goal and then got injured a couple of minutes later. So that's a bit disappointing, especially as we head into the business end of the season. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. Let's just have a quick look at the league table then. Liverpool have a game to play. It doesn't really matter, as no one's really been a real threat to us in the league this season. So there we have it. That's going to be it for this episode. Do join me for the next one, as we'll be taking on Chelsea at Wembley in the Carabao Cup final. That episode will also include the second leg against PSG, so don't miss it. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching.